Hello there, and welcome aboard episode 122 of this Rule the Waves series as Great Britain. We have come quite a long way since we started off with a little bit of budget and a few ships, but I think this has been a pretty fun run so far. The reason why I'm talking about this is we just hit a major milestone in my channel's progress. We just hit 69 subscribers, and I just have to say, nice. We are growing pretty fast for a brand new channel, and that's pretty exciting for me, given that I never originally intended to publish any of these videos. It was purely practice for speaking in front of an audience. But, of course, there's no point practicing speaking in front of an audience if there isn't an actual audience, so I figured, you know what, why not post them? So here we are. 122 episodes later. Wow, this has been quite a ride so far. I would also like to point out that even though I am not recording any background sounds or background music or anything like that, these videos are not intended to be observed, to be watched silently. I actually always play with some background music playing. I tend to post the links to my playlists in the description of each video, so I would highly suggest that you take a look down there and start that playing when you start this video going. Whether you like sea shanties or classical music, we've got plenty of stuff available, so take a look. And I've just added 2 more options for whatever you may want to hear. So don't forget to take a look at those and take a good listen. I hope you enjoy. Alright, now let's actually pick up where we left off. So we just finished delivering a major defeat to the French, who are now blockaded. That said, this did not come without cost, as we most unfortunately lost one of our battle cruisers. So can we please have a moment of silence for HMS Impassable, the last ineluctable class battle cruiser in British service. Sunk due to a massive wall of torpedoes from I don't know where. Alright, now that we've had that moment of silence done, let's actually see where we can go from here. Back under construction, we are currently still trying to deal with the enemy's major submarine attack. We have a lot of corvettes under construction, and it is time to order another batch, so let's get that started real quick. So we've got more of these Mizars coming along. We want another 20. There's 10. And there, wrong way, there we go. And there's another 20 Mizars, as expected. Okay, we also just finished up design development for a new destroyer. Let's do a quick review of that design. Let's see, that was the quick sort by date. There we go. The Legolas class. Looks like nothing has significantly changed to this. We have 4 6-inch autoloaders on this thing, which is an incredible amount of firepower, and a SAM launcher, so this is still a very nice assembly. Not to mention a higher top-end speed than what our previous ships could do. So, all in all, I think this is a nice step forward for our ASW, or for our destroyer capabilities. So this should be our new standard destroyer design for all future construction. And I don't see anything that needs to change here. So, yeah. I think we're just going to start construction on these. And, well, budget isn't looking all that great, so I think we're only going to be able to afford probably 4 of these so far. So we'll get those ordered. Alright, let's see what else we've got. So, we currently have both Germany and France blockaded. And then, let's see. So, according to this, France does still have a battleship. And that is not good. I want that thing sunk. And they still have a lot of carriers, which is also not great. I think we're going to have to start turning our focus to the Mediterranean, but we can't do that yet. Not quite yet. Let's see. So, what else do we have here? I believe we still have a number of ships in Southeast Asia. Let's see. Quick double check. What do we have in Southeast Asia? So, as of right now, yeah, we do still have a pretty hefty force of ships in Southeast Asia. So what should we do? Well, now that we are no longer blockaded, we actually do have the possibility of pushing forward with more invasions. So the question is, where do we go from here? I do not like the fact that Italy has taken over Egypt. That is absolutely unacceptable. But I don't have the forces to do an invasion in the Med. Not right now. And we still have fighting going on in Southeast Asia. France actually has a lot of forces down there. 7 heavy cruisers and a CVL. So let's see, how's the forces tally up? Let's say 81 strength versus 49. So we still have almost twice their numbers. And, well, Germany's there as well, but that doesn't particularly matter. So I think what we're going to do... Let's see, that one's not worth a whole lot. I think what we're going to do is we're going to set a new invasion target at Tonkin and see if we can take this over. Okay, and then the other big thing we need to do, because I saw a message several episodes ago, that new jet fighters are now a possibility. And that means we need to start seeing about getting some jets. So let's see what we got. So our most recent design is the Blenheim dive bomber. It's a pretty solid thing here. A little bit light on the payload. I don't particularly like that. Then our last fighter was the Hector. It's a very solid plane. We can quite easily obsolete this Fulmer plane because it is pretty clearly behind in every category. Less payload, less range, less speed, all that stuff. So let's obsolete that. So our next oldest design, well, hands down the oldest design, is the Avro Atlas, the float plane scout, 1949. But honestly, I think it's been doing its job just fine. I'm not going to waste 8 months of development on a new float plane when this has been doing the job good enough. Let's see. So we could go for a new dive bomber, since that is a little bit on the old side. So that's a possibility. The new one does seem to be an improvement. Higher speed, comparable range, lighter payload. I don't particularly like that. Well, no, not comparable range. Much longer range. Better speed, better range, but lighter payload. I don't like that. So hopefully we can get longer. But I don't know. I think... Well, we've got good medium bombers. We've got good torpedo bombers. I think our next major development should be a new fighter to take advantage of that jet engine. Because ultimately, those are the ones that benefit the most from that speed and capability. So yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to get a new fighter. And we're going to go for... you know what? We're going to emphasize range and speed. Well, other way around. Speed and range. The speed affects their ability to properly intercept incoming planes, and range is their ability to stay over target. So both of those are very important. Firepower and maneuverability are nice, but ultimately, the planes that win the day are the ones that can engage and disengage at will, and that comes down to speed and range. So we're going to go with that. We'll see what we get. Okay, other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot else to do. We still got submarines under construction. We've got plenty of corvettes coming along. We've got new destroyers ordered, that's good. And we're plotting our invasion. Okay. Yep, I think we're good. Let's move right along. Okay, we've got a convoy defense. Looks like we're facing off against France. Alright, well, I'm fine with that. Hopefully they are not. Yep, there we go. Free victory points. Coastal bombardment against France. Sounds like a good opportunity to face off against their lighter forces. I accept. Okay. Land-based air, coastal bombardment. You know what? We're going to see about attacking the objective, because it's well within reach of our aircraft. So, yep, let's attack the objective. Oh boy. Oh boy, I see the humongulous. Okay, let's see. We have the humongulous and the inconsiderable. Alright. So we easily have sufficient firepower to deal with whatever they send our way. Do we have any carriers? That we do. We have Griffin, Rock, Unicorn. Alright, so we've got some of the fantastic beasts. What else do we have? Excuse me. And what is our objective? Destroy one bombardment target. Well, that should be pretty easy. Order battle, we got main force with... Looks like the carriers are all in support. Okay. Okay, and it is, well, coming up on night, which means I am not even going to bother readying up strike aircraft, because they're not going to be able to join in time. So we are just going to point straight towards this thing and see what kind of damage we can do. And off we go. Sure, we'll catapult launch some float seaplanes. Oh, here we go. First interesting thing, we have an unknown radar, well, 2 unknown radar contacts. Ooh. That's the sort of thing I'm looking forward to. Yep, there they are. Enemy fleet sighted. Let's go get them. Let's see, what kind of cruisers do we have? We've got some destroyers. We have, ooh, we got one of our new blunderbuss ships coming up. In fact, we got 2 of them. Oh, that'll be fun. Alright, well, let's see if we can get them in action. And we actually have visual contact. Really? That seems a little bit long. That must be something big. Let's see, are you guys able to target anything yet? Nope, not quite. Okay, well, we'll keep on running until we're actually in range. Okay, and we have battleships in sight. This is an excellent opportunity to take revenge. Stop to recover float plane. That's the responsible thing to do, but we're about to head into battle, and I don't want to. Sorry, float plane, you can head to the nearest coast and land. You have plenty of other options here. Alright, so we've got an identified Gloire class. Nice little armored cruiser there, but shouldn't do too well against battle cruisers and heavy caliber guns. Let's see if we've got targets. We do. Alright. Open fire. We're going to turn to open our broadsides. Okay, what are we going? Alpha, sights unidentified. Yeah, that's fine. That's still the one that we want to shoot. There we go, doing plenty of damage. Looks like she's stopped. Well, that's good. Unfortunately, our torpedoes have missed, but oh well. We're still getting plenty of hits on her, so that is perfect. Alright, that's one ship slowed down. Here comes nightfall. Hold on. Okay, torpedo hits. What is Humongulus doing? Did you stop to pick up the scout anyway, despite my orders? Well, that's rather irresponsible of you. Well, hopefully you get back up to speed. Okay. Well, I do believe that was that thing, yeah. There we go. Decent shooting, but not a good angle. But at least it went off properly. Okay, we're going to hold fire for a little bit, because whatever that is probably done. Oh yeah, there we go, more torpedoes. Wow, and they all miss. I'm guessing that was a mass of destroyers there. Okay, slow down the cruising speed, and we'll just pass slowly alongside this land feature, whatever it may be. Let's see if we can take it out. There we go, bombardment target destroyed. Alright, and let's head over this way. Who is still shooting at things? Okay, transport over here. Or something. Multiple ships over this way. So let's go take a look at these. Pick up the pace to 20 knots. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, one transport down. Let's see if we can grab... Okay, there we go. That's the second one. Let's head south a little bit, see what we've got down here. Oh, come on, that's okay. Keep going. Okay, looks like we are targeting. We'll do a little roundabout so we can parallel them properly. And now we can just hammer them into submission. And those are almost certainly destroyers. But destroyers are just as vulnerable to 20-inch guns as anything else, so hooray. Oop, hang on, what's going on there? Clickety. Well, who knows, maybe this will finally break Humongulus's reputation as an unlucky ship. Okay, starting to run low on secondaries as well. Not too bad. And well, whatever that thing was, it is not a thing anymore. Okay, we'll turn around and head back towards the south. Whatever this radar contact is. I think that'll do the trick just fine. In fact, it's running, so whatever it is, it recognizes us. Oh, took one hit, took a couple more hits. Oh, longbow strikes of mine. How bad is it? Well, not too terribly bad. We'll take manual control, reduce speed, and point her back towards the nearest friendly port. So we'll send her straight towards Dover. And hopefully she doesn't hit a second mine on her way there. There we go. She should do just fine. Oh wow, is that a sunk radar contact? Neat. Alright, well, I think that is good enough. We'll wander our way down to Le Havre, and then we'll head back to home port. Oh, hang on, we got a radar contact here. Okay, quick check, how's Longbow doing? Looks okay. We're going to pick our pace up a little bit, which is risky, especially going over 12 knots, but I want her back in port by the time sun comes up, so we don't have to worry too much about air raids. And that's my other concern here. We need to get the rest of my fleet back in as well. So we're going to grab this, and then we're going to head back to port, whatever that may be. Okay, well, that's another transport down, and we'll just head straight back to Portsmouth. Well, here comes the sunrise. Cap and recon. No search. Maximum cap. Should do the job just fine. What on earth are those guys doing? Okay, you know what? We're going to take manual control of you guys, send you back. We're going to do the same thing with these other carriers. Manual control, squad max, and back you go as well. And you guys can also pick up. Alright, that should get everyone back before the major airstrikes from land-based aircraft start coming out, and hopefully Longbow is okay. Yep, down to one flooding there. Now I'll just pick up the game pace. Oh, what do you have here, Longbow? Oh, I don't like that. Enemy aircraft approaching. Torpedo bombing one of our carriers. Oh wow. Well, that didn't go too well for them. So hopefully they didn't get anything off. And yep, here comes the menace of aircraft. Blarg. Let's see, we got more stuff going in. I'm not seeing any hits. Fighters strafing, dive bombers, dive bombing. More torpedo bombers going in as well. No hits. Approaching dust of 11. That's not the longbow, is it? No, it did say longbow. Well, hopefully we're able to run away fast enough. Okay, looks like we're doing okay. Still no hits. Now I just gotta get out of here. You'd figure they would learn not to be messing around with us with this kind of heavy... excuse me. You'd figure they would learn not to mess around with us with this kind of heavy defense, but nope. I think we've done enough damage to this incoming strike. That's what, 4 or 5 SAM hits? I think those planes are wrecked. Actually, that brings up a good question. I wonder what the reload time on SAMs is. So let's see. This guy has a SAM. That looks like it's all reloaded. What about these? Yeah, they don't even say anything about the SAMs. So we have no idea what all is left. Okay. Well, let's keep on going. We'll just run our way back into port. Yes, everyone enter port. Fast speed. More air combat. Looks like our cap is engaging. Yep, keep going. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, whoa. Hang on. What's going on here? Looks like our battleships missed. And there we go. Alright, we took a little bit of damage on one of our destroyers from a mine hit, but overall, not bad. We sank their heavy cruiser, sank almost all of their destroyers. And we blew up their land target, hooray! Let's see, as far as this goes, that's pretty good air-to-air killing. We got 19 shoot-downs, 1 flying boat, 8 torpedo bombers, 10 fighters. Okay, so they were doing escorts there. Operational losses, yep. That's fine. Total losses, lots of fighters. And wow. I didn't have any medium bombers. That's surprising. I would have expected a lot more on the medium bombers for this. Alright, well, out we go. Battle of Bologna. I don't think that's quite the right term for it. I think we'll call it a coastal raid. There we go. Italy is indeed dominating the Mediterranean. Yeah, that's fine. 21 corvettes commissioned. Oh, cool. We get information about the German float plane Scout, the most useful plane to know about. Interesting. They actually have a slightly longer range than us. Electric torpedo reloading system. Ooh, that's actually pretty interesting. Minor increase in submarine effectiveness. That's essentially, it's a much faster method of reloading torpedoes than manually loading them, where you have to use chain falls and winches and stuff to get the torpedoes aligned and loaded. It's a heck of a lot easier using electric motors to do the work instead of by hand. Not so much that it's easier per se, or theoretically faster. I'll bet a well-trained manual crew can get the reloads done just as well, but under less than optimal conditions, such as rapidly changing angles and depths and other stuff, it's a lot easier to get those torpedoes loaded. So yeah, that actually does make sense for an increase in submarine effectiveness. Alright. Oh! Wow! They weren't lying when they said they were close on that. Early surface-to-surface missile. Huh. Somehow I don't think that's a surface-to-surface missile. It's a little bit heftier than that, but sure, why not? Cyprus, Tunisia. Oh, we finally got Cochin, China. Jamaica? What are they doing in Jamaica? Ha! Take that, Italy. Alright, looks like they're out raiding now. So that is starting to take a toll on us. Germany has 3. France has, what, 6? Italy's got 3 as well. But we still have both of them blockaded. Good. Alright, and that means I can start diverting some of my other forces to the Indian Ocean. Don't want any of these comices on foreign stations. Alright, let's see. We're just going to sort by type again. Okay. Well, now that invasion is done, let's see. We commissioned a whole bunch of these, so it's time to order more corvettes. Hold on, let's see. How's the submarine numbers doing? Well, Germany's down to 50, but they're building more. France is down to 25, building more. Italy is down to 50, building more. So yeah, we're still going to need to keep on cranking out a bunch of these corvettes. What was the overall result? No, that wasn't it. Messages. So I got raiders out and about. Where was the submarine results? That's what I wanted to see. Oh well. Well, that's not going to slow me down at all. We're going to keep on building these things. Because if this war lasts for a whole lot longer, then those submarines they're ordering now are going to start coming out. And that means we're going to need all the ships we can get to deal with them. Also, let's see. We should have a bunch of these corvettes that need to go on trade protection. Alright, wow, that's a lot of... Okay, all of the Vinovas and Mizars are going on trade protection. That's a lot of ships that I forgot to deal with last time. Okay, seems like it'll do the trick. Actually, you know what? I think I'll have a few of these things on active fleet as well. Yeah, we'll take 10, we'll put them on active fleet. Just try and cut down the number of destroyers we're losing to submarine events. Okay, so maybe that'll help. And then, what else are we going to do? Oh yeah, I need to take a look at those missile launchers. Alright, so let's see about a new destroyer. A missile launcher destroyer. Ooh. Well, that's an interesting idea here. Heavy torpedo armament. Let's see. Rocking 2 pairs of 5-inch guns. I am not sure I approve of that. And I'll bet we can squeeze on more heavy heavy SSM launchers. Okay. Oh, interesting. Now I can select different weights. Well, let's go with heavy SSMs for now, and we want every single thing that we can get. There we go. That looks a little bit ridiculous. Well, that's okay. Alright, we're going to scratch that off. Let's see. This is, in fact, quite overrated. We're going to scratch that off as well. Throw on reloads. And let's see what else we can do with this. That's a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 launchers per side. I wonder... Actually, let's revisit these Legolas designs. Oh, not view, I wanted to open design, there we go. Okay, so we already simplified this quite a bit. So we would have to save weight with ditching turrets. Alright, well, let's start throwing on some missiles here. Let's see, we want some heavy SSMs. Let's see what we can do with those. 1 and 2. So those weigh 12. Wow, that's a lot lighter than the SAMs. I guess they don't have reloads then? Well, that's weird. Why do the medium SSMs have more weight than the heavies? What about light? Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Well, if the heavies are that much better, I wonder which ones I should go with. Well, I think the best way to learn about these is to do an experiment. In that case, we need something that's cheap and fast to build that we can experiment with, and that means Corvette. We're going to do a 500-ton Corvette. These should be a decent thing. Alright, that's looking good. I don't particularly care about the guns, so we'll scratch that. And, oh, hang on, not turrets. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, over here. Missile systems. Alright, and we want some heavy... Oh, no, not SAMs. Heavy SSMs. And we're going to do with the port wing, starboard wing. Alright, and let's also try some medium SSMs, and we're going to put those on the port and starboard, those wings. Alright, and that is within our weight capability. So I think we're going to build these and see. We're going to build a couple of these things, and we're going to do a exercise between these two and see what happens. Because the heavier weight for these medium SSMs suggests that they may actually have a reload. Otherwise, why would the heavy SSMs be lighter? That doesn't make any sense at all. So, clearly, this is worth investigating, though. I know that the missiles are still very much a early phase of development as far as this game is going, so they might not have ironed out all the bugs yet. So we'll do an experiment, and we'll see what all works with these. All right. So we're going to do that. Oh, hang on. Top side equipment. What do we got up here? Oh, okay, yeah. Let's ditch that. There we go. And now we have plenty of weight remaining. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. We'll take these. We'll build 2 of them. That way we can do an easy versus fleet exercise and see what kind of damage we get. Alright, and those, the M151 classes, will be available in... Oh, they've got minesweeping. Huh, neat. But they will be available in 4 months, and then we can find out what those missiles are capable of. Alright, let's see. 3 more months till our other camper down comes back. 2 months till our Duke is back. 1 more turn on the Ariadne class. And let's see about sending some more forces down to the Med, see if we can turn around this whole dominating the seas thing. So we're going to grab these Andromedas, and we're going to move you down to the Med, because that's not too much force. And let's see, what else do we have that's currently there? So currently in the Mediterranean, we have, and here we go. In the Med, we have 1 battleship, 1 battle cruiser, 2 Endeavors, a whole bunch of light cruisers, although they're mostly on trade protection, 2 carriers, 3 CVLs, and a bunch of destroyers. Okay. That seems pretty good. Let's actually send a little bit more down there. Let's try sending another battlecruiser. Maybe. Let's see. I actually kind of like the fact that we've got the 2 inconsiderables in the same spot. And I don't want to send so much force that I lose the blockades on Germany and France. So, you know what? Let's try We'll just do a swappy swap. We'll take the Impenetrable and move her back up to Northern Europe. That way we still have a battlecruiser around, and then we'll take the 2 I-boats, Inconsiderables, and we'll move those on down to, there we go, the Mediterranean. And I think that'll do the trick. Okay, let's see, other than that, we've ordered all of our new corvettes, we've ordered the experimental missile boats, and we have destroyers on the way. Well, I think that's pretty good. Alright, let's move right along. Next turn. Coastal raid. All the way there? That's a bad plan. So I'm going to pass on that. Convoy attack in the Mediterranean? Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, France declines. Cruiser action against Italy. Ooh, that sounds good. Would love to pare down Italy's forces. Oh, nope, they decline too. Convoy attack against Eritrea. Okay. So we've got light cruisers and a few aircraft. Ugh, that's not good. Oh, boy. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Intrepid class. And another Intrepid class. Oh boy, this might not go too well. Do we at least have some kind of radar? Okay, well, good. We've got radar. Reliable search. Hopefully we've got radar fire control as well, because it looks like this is going to be a night fight. Alright, well, let's get this going. Alright, first radar contact. Well, let's accelerate. And see if we can get engaged. We need to sink 6 transports. And we lost them. Oh, hang on. There we go. That's some proper radar contacts. Do we have the actual convoy? That looks like the convoy itself. Or is it? Are those are a little bit more spaced out and heading towards me, so those must be the escorts. No, those are the escorts because they are retreating at a high rate of speed. Alright, let's do some damage to these. Oh, come on. Well, at least you're launching fire, or at least you're launching torpedoes. I would prefer if you would actually shoot, though. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go, that's 2 ships hit. Okay, we'll just dance around here, try not to get mixed up with their escorts too much. Oh, nice shooting. Oh, are they engaging the escorts? Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, start shooting at those escorts. Get their attention. See if I can get in on the remainder of their convoy as well. Well, I hope I have enough ammunition. Alright, looks like they're coming back in. But I don't think they know quite where we are. There we go, objective complete. Let's see if we can do one more pass on these. Okay. I think that'll be the end for these The last few ships in the convoy. Alright, and now... Okay, so we can call this a glorious victory now. Now we just get to see if we can get a little bit more damage on their destroyers. Oh man. This radar fire control is like a cheat code. Italians cry, hacks! Hacks! Alright, that's one destroyer down. Let's see if we can continue the pursuit against them. Oh, looks like they've gotten their courage back. Open broadsides, and there we go, doing damage. Uh-oh. Now I'll turn the other broadside to bear. Turn the other cheek, as they might say. Let's see if we can get a little more damage on these things. Oh, running low on ammo. That's okay. Alright, keep on chasing. See if we can run down whatever that slowed down one is. Oh, we know there's something out there. We're still firing at it. Okay, Retribution is also running a little low on ammo. Alright, torpedoes away. Don't know what we may end up hitting, but always worth a shot. It's actually looking like a pretty good shot, too. Alright, quick dodge here. So we try not to get shot by torpedoes. You start getting close to those things, you never know what you might run into. Alright, I think that is a pretty good result. Now we just need to finish burning that ammo and then we can run. We are still dropping hits on them, whatever those vessels are. They are still doing plenty of damage. Still got those secondaries firing, and still got those major wing turrets going too, looks like. Let's see, how's Fox's ammunition doing? Actually, looks like they're... Starboard is out. Starboard has just a little bit left. Starboard still has a fair bit. Port wing is okay. Port aft wing is okay. Port forward wing is a little bit low. Okay, how about Retribution? Port forward a little bit low. Starboard forward also low. Looks like those forward wings are running quite low. Starboard and aft wings are doing just fine though. Alright, well, keep on going. Alright, keep the range open. Ah, nuts. Missed that torpedo. And now we just need to get out of here. Okay. Yep, looks like we got him on the run. Alright, back down to cruising speed, and let's see if we can get out of here. I would call that a fantastic result. Crank up the game speed, and let's just run out the clock. Alright, and there we go. Well, our submarine has torpedoed an enemy destroyer. Good shooting. Alright, so we annihilated the convoy. All 16 ships sunk. We also took down 2 destroyers and put pretty good damage on all the rest. Nice. Huh. How do we have a submarine event when we didn't even have any submarines in the area? That's weird. Okay. Well, I'll call that good. It's time to leave this scenario. Major victory, gain 1 prestige. Hooray! Alright, we'll call that the convoy attack of the Red Sea. Alright. Alright, oh, blunderbuss has finished her working up. That's good. Oh no, Juggernaut's got condenser trouble. Oh, 19 more corvettes. A new German fighter called the Focke-Wulf 143. Ooh. Faster than our fastest fighter. Well, we'll put an end to that real quick. Enemy fleets dominate the seas around Malta and Gibraltar and Ceylon. Oh, man. Flying boats taking down another submarine. Ha! Take that, AMC. Alright. So, their number of submarines has gone down quite a bit. They're still sinking a lot of our merchants, which is not good. But it's nowhere near what it was. And our escort numbers continue to rise. Their number of raiders is going up too, and that's not good. Well, we're still maintaining the blockade. Oh. Apparently Russia has been inspired by our dreadnought building program. I don't remember building any dreadnoughts recently, but you know what? Sure. If they want to spend more money, I am fine with that, because that'll inspire our own guys to spend more money. Okay. Alright. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to call things. We are at our 50... excuse me. Well, I think that's a good place to call things here. We have passed our 50-minute mark. Gotten a few good little victories in. And we have some new stuff to look forward to soon. We've got those new missile-armed frigates. And I can't wait to see what those new missiles can do. Alright, well, oh yeah, hold on before I forget. Let's grab all those new ships. And put those on trade protection so I don't forget next time again. Okay, and that looks good. Oh, hang on. Air bases. That was another big thing we had to do. Let's see. Those are still expanding, okay. That looks good, looks good. Let's expand that. Expand those. Okay, I think that'll about cover things. And then next turn, we're going to have to build up the rest of our stuff in Mediterranean and assign stuff in these locations. Quick review of our air groups. Do we have anything that isn't assigned? Libau, Riga. Yeah, we do need to assign stuff. So let's add a fighter wing. Okay. Add fighters. Oh, not dive bombers, fighters. There we go. Anything else? I think that's looking pretty good. Okay. Alright. Aircraft taken care of for this turn. And now I seriously am going to call it to a close. Alright, and that's it. Until next time, this is Katori87 signing off.